that was requested by one of my awesome subscribers. I've given her a shout out before, and once again I will link her video or her channel right here. Definitely go check her out. And yeah, so this is a makeup tutorial on what I wore in my July favorites, which was a video ago. So go check out that video if you haven't yet. I have lots of great products in there that I talked about that I loved for July. But yeah, so this is the exact makeup look that I was wearing in that video, and she requested that I do a tutorial on it, so thanks girl for requesting the video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, let's leave the comments down below, and I'll get back with you guys soon. Alright, enjoy the video. Bye guys. Okay guys, so first we are going to start off, and like I always do, and I've said before, I'm going to start with putting my Clean and Clear, whoa, that just came out really fast, on my face. Like that, and then I'm going to go on to my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and prime them. I can find my other primer. And I'm priming them today with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. It's just the little mini one that I got with my Naked palette, and I'm just putting that on. Like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me reach over for this, be using a flat brush from my My Glam set. It's just, it doesn't have a name or anything, it's just like the flat one. And I'm going to be using my e.l.f. mist spray, and I'm just going to spray a tiny bit of it on my hand, like just a very little amount. I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to dip it into there just to wet my brush up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with this first color, and it's my Milani eyeshadow in number 15, Golden Touch. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm just going to put a little bit of the product on my brush. And I'm going to start by putting that all over the lower part of my eyelid and bring it up slightly into the crease. But just don't bring it up over the crease, because you want to keep all of this lighter shade, the lighter shades that we're going to be using, down on your actual eyelid. So we're just going to kind of build up a color, and I love this Milani eyeshadow. You can use it wet or you can use it dry. If you use it dry, it's a little bit less pigmented, so if you use it wet, it just kind of makes it a little bit brighter, I guess. And I'm just going to be putting it on with this, and then I am going to go in with my finger, because I find sometimes that if you use it with your finger you can get it to be more pigmented. I'm just going to go over top of it just a little bit. Like that. Okay, next we're going to be going into this next color with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. fluffy brush, and the color we're going to be using today is the NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Blame It on Midnight. It just looks like this. It's kind of like a orangey tan kind of color, and I'm just going to place quite a bit of that on my brush, tap off the extra. And we're going to be placing this all on the outer V and into your crease. And just following the natural shape of my eyelid. And we are going to pull it up quite a bit. Like that. Go ahead and do the other side. You want to pull it all the way into that inner corner as well. Just creating the same shape as your eye, just making windshield wiper motions. Blending it upward. And you should get it to look like that. Next, we're going to be going in with kind of a very small tapered brush. This is an old brush. I've had it forever. I think it came from the dollar store a long time ago, but it's just like a little tapered brush. And we're going to be going in with another one of those NYX Nude Matte Shadows. And this one is in Bare My Soul. And as you can see, it's just like a gray taupey color. So we're going to be taking that and putting that all over your tapered brush. And you're going to figure out where your crease is. So if you don't know where your crease is, just kind of look like this and then place the brush right in where your crease of your eye is. I kind of already know where mine is, so you're just going to take that and place it directly in your crease. So you want to kind of keep it very, like, you don't want to go too far up, you don't want to go like down on your lid. Just right in that crease area, following the same shape of your eye. And then what I like to do with my eyes is when I get to the outer crease, right in here, I kind of just pull it straight out a little bit. Instead of going down, I just kind of go straight out, which makes my eyes kind of like look a little bit more longer. And do that to the same other side. And we're just kind of going to build kind of like a cut crease. And you pull it all the way into the corner. And once again, just kind of pull that straight out. And you're just going to keep adding in the eyeshadow until you get it to the color that you want it. You can go darker, you can go lighter. It really just depends on what you're feeling that day. So it's completely up to you. But once you get pretty much the way you want it, I'm going to go back in with that same fluffy brush in that same, the other color, the Blame It on Midnight. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of that and put right above where you did that cut crease, just to blend it, the cut crease up just a little bit. And then go back in with your cut crease color, and I'm just going to add a little bit more, just very lightly, to that outer crease area. Like that. Then I'm going to be going in, and this is optional if you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but I'm going in with this old Victoria's Secret pigment. I've had this forever. It's in Silver Dust. And it's just like a kind of like a white champagne-y kind of color. It's just really, really pretty. It's got quite a bit of like chunky reflex in it. I'm just going to be plopping that with the same first brush that I used with the Milani color that's still wet, and I'm just going to be tapping it onto the lid. Just once again to brighten that lid up. And I'm not really rubbing it, I'm just going to be like patting it on, packing it in there real good. Bringing it up to where my cut crease is. And since this brush is wet, it's making this, it will make this pigment a lot more enhanced. Like that. And just really brightens up your eye. Then I'm going to be taking this fluffy brush and just kind of sweeping it up a little bit, just to kind of blend it. And once again, one more time, since we just put that color on, I am going to go back in with my cut crease color, just to make sure that I did not lose that cut crease effect. And like I said, you can make this as dark or as light as you want it. I'm not going to go super dark with it today, but yeah. So after I do that, I am going to be lining my lash line with two different eyeliners. I'm going to be doing my waterline with my L'Oreal Intense and my upper lash line with my Mirabella permanent marker. So I'm going to go ahead and line the top lash line, and I'm just going to follow the shape of my eye. And you can wing this out as much as you want to. I'm just going to do like a really light, barely there kind of wing today because it's just an everyday kind of look. And then I'll go in with my L'Oreal Intense liner and just going to lightly line the bottom lash line. Like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on. Oh, poked my eye. And today I'm going to be using my Mega Length and my Falsies volume. It's the flared one. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Somehow whenever I film I always manage to do that. Just kind of dab that off. Okay. And that is pretty much it for the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out for you guys. Okay, and so now we're going to go ahead and move on to my face. And for the look that I had used yesterday that was requested, I was using my Neutrogena Shine Control Makeup, which I use quite often. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit of that. Oh, I've got some eyeshadow on my hand. And I'm completely out of my pore filler by NYX, so unfortunately I can't put any of that on. I'm going to have to buy some more. So I'm just going to be taking my Real Techniques face brush and just dabbing this pretty much just all over my face. And then we're just going to blend that in. Okay, and then next I'm going to go ahead and put on my concealer, which I am almost out of that as well, if I can find it. There it is. And it is the same concealer I always use, my Rimmel one. Then I just went in with my e.l.f. high definition powder with my e.l.f. blush brush, and I just applied that right over where I put on my concealer and where I get oiliest the most throughout the day. So I just put on a little bit of that and tap it right underneath my eyes and down my cheek. Okay, next I'm going to be moving on to my bronzer, and I'm going to be using my NYC Smooth Skin bronzer in Sunny with my e.l.f. What brush is this? The complexion brush. I'm just going to take and put a little bit of product on there and go around my face and just kind of add the glow. Like that. And then I'm going to go in and take my Physicians Formula bronzer in medium dark with another one of those face brushes by Real Techniques, and I'm going to use this to contour. Okay, and then I believe yesterday in the video I was wearing my Dulce blush. Yeah. So we're going to take that with my Real Techniques blush brush. We're just going to swirl that around in there real good. Tap it off. And just apply that. Just like that. And lastly, I will go ahead and do my eyebrows because yesterday I did have my eyebrows done. And we're going to move this in a little bit closer. I'm just going to brush through them. And I'm taking my e.l.f. kit and I'm just using the same little brush that it came with. And we're just going to fill in the brows. Just I used my highlight yesterday as well, and that's just my Forever 21 little palette. This thing, it doesn't even have a name or anything. I paid like $1 for it at Forever 21, and the pigmentation is actually really awesome, and I love this light little shade to use as a highlight above my brow bone. That I had yesterday that was requested, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, and on my lips I did have a lip color. I had used the e.l.f. The actual lipstick things. I used Nearly Nude and then Coral on top, and then I just used my Durham Store lip gloss that I had got in one of my glam bags that I absolutely loved. I talked about all three of those products in my favorite lip video. Favorite lipsticks, I think that's what it's called. I'll link it down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and yeah, if you have any questions about anything, just leave it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!